Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining us on 13 Plus. I'm Mary Coleman. We want to start with Chief Meteorologist Aaron Christensen to tell us all about what's going on out there. Yesterday was a pretty active day, so what's going on today, Aaron?
Not nearly as active. We've had a couple of storms that have turned severe, a couple of flood advisories, but now just tracking some garden variety rain and a little bit of lightning associated with some of these storm systems. So here's the deal. If you're in southeast Santa Cruz County, which is primarily where we've been seeing some of these lightning strikes, if you are hearing thunder, that still means you're close enough to be struck by lightning, and you need to stay indoors at least 30 minutes after you last hear thunder. But otherwise, just picking up some beneficial rain from Patagonia down through Harsha and even the Canelo area earlier. Those storms just kind of drifting to the south over the course of the next 30 to 60 minutes. For the rest of us, we'll start to see even those clouds clearing out, and that will give us a good opportunity to spot Jupiter and Mars. Tomorrow morning, they are at a conjunction. In fact, they're going to be at their closest point in just about a decade, so they will look less than a full moon's width apart. Mars obviously will be the redder of the planets. Jupiter, bright white, a little bit larger, and you want to look to the east just before sunrise. Sunrise at 5:48, so I would start watching a couple of hours before that. And the added bonus is that you might still catch a meteor or two. The Perseids technically peaked early this morning, but we're not too far outside of that window. So while you're out there checking out Mars and Jupiter, why don't you also scan the entire dark sky to see if you can spot a Perseid or two? Here's why I say you should watch for that conjunction first thing in the morning. You won't get to see the two planets this close together again for another 9 years. Of course, you could still spot a meteor or two, and the best part about it, you don't need a telescope. You don't need binoculars. The only thing you really need, clear skies, and the forecast does hold that for the most part. 3 a.m. mostly clear, 81 degrees. Very similar conditions if you're watching at 4. By 5 a.m. 80, and then 79 degrees just as that sun is starting to rise. As you're checking out the conjunction in Benson tomorrow morning, 68, 67 in Tombstone, 72 Green Valley, 66 in Sassabee, 68 Nogales, and in the Marana and Oro Valley areas, 76 degrees. So happy sky watching.
Woohoo! Thank you, Aaron.
Certainly.
Well, if you would like your up-to-date forecast, you can watch us on 13 News Live at 10. But for now, let's jump into our crime file story for this evening. Now, one Tucson family has been on an emotional roller coaster for nearly 3 years after their loved one was killed in an alleged DUI crash. That suspect was arrested, but the Pima County Attorney's Office has not yet pursued charges. But this case is far from closed. What are the things that you miss most about Louis?
Él físicamente.
That he sings to me, hearing his guitar, just him physically. He's a piece of me, and now it's missing.
Sí, me hace falta.
Así quería mirarte. Sabía que ibas a rogarme, nunca lo.
20-year-old Louis Torres had hopes and dreams of continuing his music and joining the Marines. But the morning of September 27th, 2021, they would be cut short as he left for work and never came back. Arizona DPS says Louis was driving on I-10 near Grant when he was hit and killed by a driver under the influence of marijuana. Troopers arrested that driver, but the Pima County Attorney's Office has yet to file charges nearly 3 years later.
The guy that did this, he basically got not even a slap in the hand. We got the slap in the face because Louis was laying there while he was going home. We were dealing with the funeral stuff while he was having dinner with his family. It's left the Torres family confused and frustrated, and they feel like Louis' death is being disregarded. They were told the initial prosecutor on the case left the office, and it was transferred to a new prosecutor, which in part was causing delays.
Por el día a día de despertar y no ver a tu familiar contigo.
We have to keep fighting for the day with the people that are supposed to defend us. If we can't confide in them, who's going to defend us?
I reached out to PCAO myself, first on June 3rd. I was given a statement that reads in part, "Our prosecutors are still looking at the facts and evidence available in this case. We do understand that the family has been waiting for answers, and we are continuing to evaluate the case in a fair and just way. Pursuant to statutes and ethical rules, we cannot make any comment regarding the particulars of this or any other pending litigation." I was told in the coming weeks there may be movement on the case and to reach out again. On June 24th, I was told they'd check in with the prosecutor. After not hearing back, I contacted PCAO on July 1st and again on July 8th and was told again there should be something happening within the next couple of weeks. So I reached out this past Friday, August 9th, and was told the original statement stands.
We're getting treated like we're the criminals. We're getting treated like we're no one.
Louis' family says they need peace to rest easier.
This guy's doing whatever he wants. While we're suffering, we're fighting with Conover, we're fighting with everybody, we're knocking at doors, we're doing this, we're doing that to try to get justice for him.
We will have much more on this story coming up on 13 News live at 10. For now, we leave you with a live look from our Mount Bigelow cam where things are looking gorgeous out there. Hope you're having a great week so far and will join us tonight.